everything, and on the end you leave enough room to tie on your tassel or whatever, and that's a pretty generous tail. That's probably a foot. You probably really only need about 8 inches maybe, or even 6. But I tied a double knot at the end, and then what you do is you're going to tie another knot, and your thread, you're going to put the thread around your hand, and we're going to give me a little more room to get the beads a little farther away, okay? And what you do is you take the thread around your hand. I'm going to scoot them down a little bit more. Okay, so you take your thread around your hand, okay? And then you put it through the loop, the bead through the loop, okay? So that you have a little knot, okay? And then what you do, and you can take pliers, or you can take your fingers, and you can pull that knot. I'm trying to, so Mandy can see. You pull that knot down to the bead. Now the trick is getting it really close. And so if it's not really close, you wanna scoot the bead towards it, okay? And you can pull the knot down. Well, you make sure that it's down on that knot that you started out with, and you pull the knot down to the bead, okay? If it gets close and it's not close enough, then you can stretch it a little bit. But what you want to do is you want to pull the knot as close to the bead as you can, okay? And you just push it down onto the bead, okay? Now, your beads, the holes are a little bit larger, and the thread, you know, usually you're knotting with pearls. So you don't want to shove them on top of each other, because they will want to scoot on the knot if you're not careful, okay? And so it's good enough to, you know, some of them have a little bit bigger holes, like this one on the end of it. And so you want to make sure that, you know, now this one's trapped, so this one's not going to go anywhere, okay? So what you do to knot is you take the thread over your hand, okay? You loop it around, and then see how it's crisscrossed on your palm, okay? And then you stick these through the hole, okay? So, and you just drop them through. Now, with a mala bead necklace, you're going to be dropping a lot of beads through there, so you need to, you know, just be careful. And so here we are again, scooting the bead down, and let's pull it a little bit bigger so that it'll get down there. And you can do it all with your hand, okay? You can use tweezers, okay, or you can use an awl, and they all do the same thing, basically pulling the bead down, pulling the knot down to your bead, okay? So again, you get it as close to your bead as you can, and then you push it down, okay? All right, you got it? All right, go for it.